cleanest clothes in town and Dream Shampoo for hair that shines its brightest, present Bert Hillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
You through, Jack?
All through, Kukla.
Oh, I didn't know. Sometimes it seems like you go on longer than other days.
I played a little softer and a little faster.
Uh-huh. Well, yesterday when we came on, you played the opening music, and it came right out at the same time the announcement.
Timed out perfectly.
Yes. Do you play an extra chorus on some days?
No, about the same unit.
Oh. Jack Passionato, our musical director I was talking to. Gami, could you explain how that works? Gami? Can't hear me. Gami's in our control room. He's our director. His real name is Louis Gomovitz. Louis Drake Gomovitz. Of Montana. But we call him Gami. Well, some people call him Gami. His mother calls him Louis. And I call him Gom Gom. I like Gom Gom best. I think that's real cute. When Gom Gom goes bum bum on his tom tom. We're going to write that song yet, Jack.
Yeah, started it.
Yeah, that's good. We call him Gom Gom. He's our director. He looks like me. Right in there. From that angle, he looks like me. And then there's lots of people you don't see on the show that we talk about. I was thinking the other day that maybe I should explain about some of these people. I forget that there might be new people in the audience who have no idea who Gami is, or they might even not know who Jack is, and you hear Jack's voice. But you see, Jack, the reason you don't see Jack all the time is because he's chained to the piano. It's a union rule. And because otherwise he'd be up here acting all the time, and of course that wouldn't do it all, because he really has to stay by the piano. Well, there are other reasons, because, for instance, you see, between the piano and our stage here, there is a camera. A couple of cameras, but the one camera that you're seeing me on got a very peculiar extension on the front of it called the Zoomar. I know people probably wonder when I talk about the Zoomar. Well, that's a particular kind of lens which sticks way out in the front like a long cigar, sort of. And that is so long that it's difficult for Jack to get around it, you see, to get over here in time before, well, by the time he gets over here and says something, it's time for him to play something, and so it's just really just a vicious circle. He could duck under it, but Jack is getting older. Of course, we're all getting older. Television, too. Sometimes television is, I think, is the thing that's aging us. I don't know. I don't think I've lost any more hair, and I don't believe I've turned any grayer. But believe me, there are times when I do feel pretty old. And you consider that radio has been around for, 20, 30 years, I guess, or something like that. And television really has only been about commercially only about, of course I've been in television for centuries, but commercial television, I think it's been about 4 years. So it's amazing. It's amazing what they could do to it in such a short time. But anyway, I was about to say that the reason Jack can't... Oh, no, that's because he's getting old. Well, he's not really old. He just looks old. I do talk about these different people, and you probably wonder who they are. And I was thinking when I talk... Oh, by the way, Jack, it reminds me when I say 4 years. Just think, 4 years... A week from today, we celebrate our 4th anniversary. 4th anniversary on the air. In other words, we're in our 5th season now. We're veterans, as Ollie would say. Oh, well, anyway, and then sometimes you hear us talking about Well, you see his name on Joe Lockwood. You see his name on the card at the end. You never see him. It isn't that we don't want to show these people. We do want to show them. But you see, if we show them, they'd want so much more money. Or if we'd show them, they want to stay out so long. They're all hams. And, you know, it's difficult. So, I was thinking, you hear all about these people, and people say, why don't you show them? Who are they? What do they look like? And I have a good idea of how you might see how they look, because their pictures are all in the Kukla Courier. That's our yearbook that we put out. See, a long time ago, when we first started on television, we put out a little newspaper. And we sent it out, first we sent it out every month, and then it began to have such a big circulation, and we sent it out every 2 months. And then pretty soon it was only 4 a year, and then after that it got so big we had to stop and just put out one book a year, and that's Kukla Courier Yearbook. And some people have asked me, by the way, to tell again how you can get this. It's you can get it by writing to us, and you send $1, and your name and address. Be sure to send your name and address, otherwise it's kind of silly. And you send it to Kukla, Fran and Ollie, Box 3446, Chicago 77, Illinois. And just to read, and pictures are in there. There's stories, and there's music by Jack. See, even here. Let's see. Oh, there's a picture of me when I was real young. It's a picture of Tillstrom when he was young, too. Oh, well, we all have to go sometime. Here's a picture of Gami in the control room with Beulah Zachary. Beulah Zachary, she's not related to Beulah Witch. She's just a friend. There, see? There's Gami. You see how we look alike? Oh, I shouldn't show this now. I will kill the sales. It's silly. My whole point is ruined. Except I can't help it. Here's a picture. Here's a picture with Jack Fashionetto at the piano and me. And there's Franny down there, and there's Ollie over there. See that? Thank you. Well, they're all in this book, and you could... I thought that possibly you might like to have some professional advice as how to get it. So our good friend Bob Cunningham, who is going to... Bob Cunningham is going to... he's my understudy. He said that he would, at a nominal figure, announce it for us today in his professional announcer type golden tones. So Bob, would you please?
Thank you, Kook. It's a pleasure. Get your copy of the Kuklapolitan Courier by sending $1 to the Kukla, Fran and Ollie Yearbook, Post Office Box 3446, Chicago 77, Illinois. That's KFO Yearbook, Post Office Box 3446, Chicago 77, Illinois.
That was very nice. I may even send in for one myself. So relaxed, Bob. I hate to say this, but you see, there are no pictures of Bob Cunningham in the Courier, and it isn't because we didn't want to, but it's well, he's quite a large fellow. Well, you probably saw him here last week, and he's quite a large fellow, and it was difficult to get the camera focused properly. Our studio is so small they couldn't get back far now. Big, tall fellow. But perhaps in another edition, Bob, some other time. Now let me see, what else was I going to take care of today? Birthday, Kukla Courier Yearbook. Piano keys washed, Jack?
All cleaned up.
Good. I was going to do that. Did you find your belt, Fran?
Was it the cleaner?
You found it all right?
Yeah.
Good. Because otherwise I was going to weave you one tonight.
Oh, bless your heart.
I'll make one out of clay. I'm working in ceramics now. I'm getting a commission. I've got a commission already with my ceramics, Fran.
Really?
Yes. I'm going to make television awards.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, wonderful. You do a thriving business in that, too. And they're very nice, very pretty. I thought I might work in those tonight, maybe.
Good.
Haven't got anything better to do tonight. Nobody's asked me any place. You're not going to do anything special tonight, are you, Jack?
No, would you like to come over?
I'm going to work on my ceramics.
Bring them with you.
Could I?
Sure.
That'd be nice. We could make some ashtrays or something.
Be a lot of fun.
Oh, I like ashtrays. They're cute. They're easy to make, too. You doing anything tonight, Fran?
Well, yes, I'm going to Iowa.
The Cattle Congress.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's right. Well, when you see them all, say moo moo for me.
Certainly will.
Oh, wow! I really rip them off, don't I, Jack?
Sure.
Yeah, I get them when I really want to. Sometimes I don't have the opportunity up here to be as, really versatile as I'd like to be. When I first started out in this theater, I was much more active. I played Romeo in Romeo and Juliet, and I played the Prince Charming and Sleeping Beauty, and I used to dance. I remember I did Jitterbug during the war. I was pretty good at that thing once. I used to do lots more of those things. Life was simpler in those days, and I used to be able to dance and sing my way through life. But not anymore. I very seldom get a chance. I don't know what's happened that I've been up here for 12 minutes and nobody's said anything to me yet. Nobody's even stopped me. Isn't that funny? It's funny, isn't it, Fran? Yeah, nobody's... Maybe I should do a scene from Hamlet or something.
That'd be fine.
I used to... You like that?
Certainly.
My goodness, I feel just like Milton Berle. I used to do these things and act and give monologues and talk to the audience for a long time, but there's so much book work now. Ever since television went commercial, there's book work. When we first started, there were only just a few sets. I remember doing a show back in 1940 or 41, I think, and there were 300 sets in Chicago. Now there's lots of sets, hundreds of thousands, millions, I guess. I don't know. I haven't kept up with that. But so I can't do those things anymore. Dance and so much anymore. But maybe I'll get into it. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I've been up here so long, I don't know what to say. Could I tap dance or something? Should I sing a song, Jack?
Sure.
Let's see. Oh, hi. Thought it was too good to be true.
Kook, why aren't you in costume?
Costume for what?
For the pageant.
What pageant?
NBC's 25th anniversary.
Today?
Well, somewhere along in now.
Well, Ollie, I didn't know.
It was posted on the board.
Well, I didn't look today. I'm sorry. I...
That's no excuse, Kukla. Get into your costume, please.
But, Ollie, we can't do it today. Why can't we do it next week?
We have too many things. Next week, Columbus Day pageant, and then our birthday pageant, and we can't do it. We mustn't get it mixed up. We have our anniversary ourselves next week, and I don't want to get it mixed up. We'll do NBC today.
But we can't just do it like that.
Well, nobody has done a single thing for them, and I think it's about time that we did.
Well, don't feel sorry for them. I think they could get along without a Kukla pageant.
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 Pageant!
Pageant!
Fran, are you in your costume yet?
Oh, I wear the same old thing when I go back home. I don't dress up.
No, Fran.
Just the same old
Fran,
thing.
dear. Fran, no, you shouldn't be in a scarf and a sweater. Not today. Oh, no.
Oh, I'm going to drive. I thought it would be a very comfortable thing to wear.
Fran, today, the pageant. NBC's 25th anniversary pageant.
Well, I didn't know anything about it.
Certainly. I talked to Mr. Proctor and Mr. Gamble, and they have relinquished the time again today to allow us to bring this special educational program to the country.
Really?
Yes.
Well, Ollie, I'm sorry. I just didn't know about it. I did see something on the bulletin board about an anniversary, but I thought if I didn't read it too carefully, I wouldn't have to buy a present, so I didn't pay any more attention to it.
No, we're going to do a big whole series of tableaus, Fran. Whole series. We're going to do the westward movement, you know, bringing the cable across and everything.
Is Jack going to play
What's this
for it?
about P&G?
Oh, Procter & Gamble, they are relinquishing their time. You know, like they did once before.
I don't think they are at all. How do you... They're paying for this time.
Yes, Ollie. Are you sure?
Well, yes, absolutely, I'm sure. I know they'll be glad
Sure,
to.
you must know.
Why, they want progress, and they want educational programs, and they want to help celebrate the anniversary.
Well, I know, but we could do that too, couldn't we?
What?
I mean, we could talk about Tide.
Shh. Not today.
You mean we can't even mention Tide?
What's this business?
Well, we're going to start out first. Oh, it's going to be a great scene.
Well, I'll turn the page.
Now, you wear hoop skirts. First, we
Haven't
show
got a hoop
the earliest days of radio. You wear a hoop skirt, an old sunbonnet, and you have earphones on your head, and you're listening to a crystal set.
Gee, I've been in radio since it started, and I never wore a hoop skirt.
You didn't?
Well, no.
Fran, you're not that old. You haven't been in radio that long.
Well, it just seems like it, I guess.
Why, it couldn't be. Well, anyway, this is the way we're going to start, you see. And then I make this lovely tribute, you see. I start talking. I start saying, friend, welcome. Welcome to the silver anniversary of the National Broadcasting Company. Then we fire a 21-gun salute.
Why not 25 guns?
Well, that might be a good idea. 25 guns.
25
yes, right in,
guns.
25-gun salute. Right then. Then I say, all right, we will now join in singing Columbia, the Jet...
What?
You lost your mind?
What's the matter with that?
Well, I
Use
just
your
don't
head,
think
kid.
that's the right choice of musical material.
Wouldn't clear, I can tell you that.
I don't think so.
Well, all right, we'll cut that. Then we'll get in and we'll say, we're grateful for the National Broadcasting Company. It's been to our mutual benefit.
Oh, heavens! Think, Ollie, think.
How did that slip out?
I don't know, but let's just be careful.
I should say.
Then we go into a lovely thing. I start talking about the ABCs of television. Well, a guy can't open his mouth around here
They'll
without...
all be at liberty if you aren't careful. But really,
But you can't open your mouth around here without... I didn't mean to say anything. Well, and then we present the award.
What award?
what award?
Well, the one you made you're making in the kiln.
You mean my ceramic award?
You going to give him an ashtray?
Well, I'm not working on any.
But the Kukla, the statuette with the thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt?
Yeah, the thunderbolt, the earphones, the microphone, and the television antenna. You know, that wonderful one.
No, I haven't worked on
Well, get busy on it.
Ollie, why don't you get these ideas long enough in advance so that we could work out something?
Well, we'll
My
work out
goodness,
something.
when we get a situation like this, I just get tied in knots, and I tell you, I just can't stand it.
I told you that we shouldn't mention that at all. Please, Fran.
I didn't spell it that way.
Well, be careful now. Not today, please.
Okay.
I mean, after all, I'm the first person to stand up and just holler for TIDE. But today, no, no.
Well-
this is an educational program.
Well, you go on with it then, and you call me
Yeah,
when you're through.
I will. Yeah. Well, today, an executive of the National Broadcasting Company is coming to accept the Kuklapolitan Award of the Year for their silver wedding. No, silver wedding. No, silver anniversary on the air.
Oh, just a minute.
And he's going to be here in...
Excuse.
He can't come. But I sent him a postcard yesterday. But why can't... World Series? Well, okay. He's not going to come. So we will award it to... somebody should be able to take it for NBC. Who could take it for NBC?
I don't.
Jack, will you take it for NBC?
Don't think I can.
The executive is busy. He was watching the World Series, you see.
I'm sorry, Ollie.
Gee, it's amazing. Yankees won one, the Giants won one. They're tied.
Tide! Good! Tide washes clothes cleaner than any soap. Tide users get the cleanest clothes in town. You know something? Tide has no soap film. Tide gets clothes clean in hard or soft water. That's why I use Tide. Why, say, anybody knows that Tide washes clothes cleaner than any soap. That's why I always sing, you get the cleanest clothes in town. T-I-D-E, Tide, Tide. Put that in your wash tub and smoke it.
Well, I intended to have a really lovely educational pageant today. And I'm glad that Beulah got that in, really, but Mr. Procter and Gamble were so very sweet to me, and they said, why, Oliver, if you want to devote your entire program to this 25th anniversary of the National Broadcasting Company, why, certainly we don't mind at all, because Sunday Red Skelton will be on, and he'll do a good job for Tide and Procter and Gamble, so I just took them at their word. Well, anyway, as I was about to say, the tableau, we can't do them all today, perhaps some other time. We were going to show this fabulous program where the East and the West met, you know, where they tied the knot on the cable. Tide! Tide washes clothes cleaner than any soap. Tide users get the cleanest clothes in town. Why, say, Tide whips up oceans of suds. More suds, faster suds, longer-lasting suds. You know Tide gets clothes clean in hard or soft water? Yes, sir. Tide has no soap film. That's why I always sing, you get the cleanest clothes in town with T-I-D-E, Tide, Tide. Oh, what's the use?
Ollie, what's the matter? What's happening to the pageant?
Oh, forget the whole thing.
Ollie!
Oh, no. Fran, forget the whole thing. I don't care.
Well, I don't want to forget it, Ollie.
No, we'll do it. Huh? We'll do it.
No, never mind.
I found that costume you left. I'll put it on.
We could do the final tableau, that wonderful thing that you wrote that's so great, you know, with the whole message and everything.
No, what's the use? We have nothing to present them with or anything. No award and everything. That's just, what's the use? That's the way. Try to work and try to do something. Got to have a few little special celebrations once in a while. Commemorate anniversaries and things.
Ollie, come on, get your costume on. We'll do it.
Will you?
Yeah, sure we will, won't we, Fran?
Yep.
Good. Come on.
You go get dressed. I'll announce it. Well, friends of NBC, we're going to have our final tableau anyway of this great pageant commemorating NBC's 25th anniversary. And we're going to sing a wonderful song written especially for this occasion by Jack Fascinato entitled All Hail Television, and a special poem. Who wrote that special ode?
I don't know.
Well, I found an ode, and we're going to sing it, and I'm going to get my costume on now. All right,
Did you find a copy for me?
Ooh, I don't know where it is. I don't think I have it, Fran. There might be one over in the desk there.
No. Well, I'll go along with you.
Okay. First of all, presenting Miss Spirit of Television.
I'll even try and look like Joe McConnell.
And second of all, presenting Mr. Coaxial Cable.
Fran! Countrymen, I come to...
Oh, Cook.
I'm sorry, I just fell in the mood, that's all. What do?
You just stand there. And last but not least, presenting Mr. Horizontal Sink. Mr. Horizontal Sink. All hail television! All hail a glorious hero! All hail hours of fun to see as well as to hear ya. So the cynics said it wasn't here to stay. To begin, it would cost more than we could pay. But the pioneered the way. So lift your voices to say.
From New York down to Florida and then back up to Maine. From there to Minnesota and across the fruited plain. Through the hills of old Montana to the shores of Oregon. Then down to Arizona and New Mexico they've gone. In fact, across the old U.S. and even far beyond. Away they bound to send the sound across the mighty pond. All hail and let the praises ring. All hail, we say to thee. With every year, you grow more dear. Oh, glorious NBC.
All hail television. Goodbye to gloom and sorrow. All hail television. The eyes of tomorrow. Cards. No!
I'm sorry. Hear me out. Here! Follow tableau! And remember, you get the cleanest voice in town with the C-I-D-E Tide!
Kukla is right. He knows you get the cleanest clothes in town with Tide. And he also knows you use Dream Shampoo for hair that shines its brightest.
Her star is rising. Her hair is shining. Her shampoo is Dream.
Hi, I'm Jean Val from Santa Monica, California. I'm so lucky. Here I've got a part in that big Broadway show, Call Me Madam. Dream is my success shampoo. You see, my hair's got to shine. Every night. And matinees, too. So, I shampoo my hair twice a week. I can with Dream. It never dries out my hair. If you wash your hair often, choose Dream.
Dream loves your hair, leaves it shining its brightest, never dries it out. Use Dream for silkiness, for beautiful dream shine. Ask Jean Bell, a young success with Dream Shampoo.
Try Dream yourself. Success to you.
The musical director of Kukla, Fran and Ollie is Jack Fascinato. The producer is Beulah Zachary. The director is Louis Gomovitz. The costume designer is Joseph Lockwood. And the technical director is John Natalie.
All hail and let the praises ring. All hail, we say to thee. With every year you grow more dear, O glorious NBC. Lights are out.
Kukla, Fran and Ollie has been brought to you from Chicago by Dream Shampoo for hair that shines its brightest, and Tide for the cleanest wash in town.
NBC Television.